Hey everybody, MrRagerEngager is Greg and Naked here. Today we're going to talk about this crazy chick that we knew in our freshman year of college. She lived above us and we met her. How did we meet her? You remember how we met her? I don't know. Maybe you met her before I met her. I met her at... It was like we did something where we all ate. We all went to the den, or what the fuck was that place called? The den or the lounge or something. We all went to the what was that thing called? The
Wow.
the upstairs thing. It was called, had some like hipster name. It was fucking, I don't know. We all went to eat together, and it was just a bunch of us who lived in the same. It was probably
Oh, you mean the lair
yeah, the fucking lair, the goddamn
in the UC?
yeah. We went to the lair
God damn,
together, and
your memory's horrible.
I don't remember that place, dude. A lot has happened since then. You know what I mean? Like my memory is actually very good with people.
No, the weird part is like that's where like I remember a lot of our like conversations. Like I mean, some of them were in the UC downstairs, but most of them were over there,
I
which
just
is kind of cool.
I don't know, the school,
But anyways,
I don't know, my memory is actually, I wanted to clarify this, my memory is actually excellent when it comes to like people. Like I remember people very well, per se, like if like faces, like, you know what I mean, like physically when I see someone, I know I've seen them before, like, you know what I mean, I know exactly where I've seen them. But for things that happen with the school, I kind of have to have to sit down and like remember them, just because I kind of just don't, I don't know, I just didn't, it just was, you know, not being able to go back for my second year, having to stay at home for the second and third year. It's just kind of been, you know, it's been irritating. You know what I mean? Like not something that I've been super proud of. I kind of wish I could have stayed on there for 4 years, and you know, even though it would have been stupid, wouldn't have been cost effective. I would have lost money, and you know, I probably wouldn't have been where, wouldn't be as good off as I am now. But still, you know, I kind of wish I had those experiences again. It's
yeah, I mean,
one of my regrets.
it wouldn't be the most practical road to go, but it would have been more
fun.
A personal development,
Yeah.
road. It would have been good.
Anyway, we meet this crazy chick. I don't remember exactly how we meet. Do you remember exactly how you met her?
Well, from what I remember, I don't exactly. Okay, I don't exactly remember meeting her, but I remember she would always go up and down the stairs, you know, to leave the residence hall because my door was close by, and then she would always come with Katrina because she knew her. I don't know, from somehow, and that's how I met Katrina.
I see.
Because I think the scenario was, I don't know, in the beginning maybe Lizzie thought, I don't know, I was weird, but then like Katrina knew that I wasn't a weird or a creep person, like, so she clarified that to her.
I see.
And then that's how I became good friends with Katrina, because, you know, she realized, you know, I'm cool.
I see. I don't know how I met her. I just know I met her. That's how that goes. I don't know how I met her, but I met her. And so I just remember we went to the lair, and it was like a bunch of us, like just, you know, like a bunch of us, just everybody from our floor, and then people from the chicks on the top, and the people from the bottom, everybody. We all went to the lair, and then that's how I knew I met her. And then the next day after that, we actually started talking. And then remember you and her went to go eat together. And I was waiting on other people, but we just didn't get up at the same time. And then she was ready, and then you're ready, so the three of us just left. And that's when the three of us actually hung out together for the first time, really. The night after the lair. And early off, she didn't seem crazy. She seemed like a normal person. I mean, you could tell she kind of was pretty open, personally. I thought she was kind of open, but she was cool though. She seemed like a nice person. I remember you and her talked. I don't remember if it was that night. It must have been that night. Obviously, it was that night, huh? You and her talked for like forever, like for like 3 hours. You guys were talking about. You're sitting on Taylor's bed. Remember, you were sitting on Taylor's.
Something like that. Yeah.
Her yellow MacBook Pro. I don't know how she got that.
Yeah, and I think I was chilling on your bed.
It wasn't my bed. It wasn't on my bed. It was Taylor's bed. I mean, it might have been my bed initially, but at the end, I remember it was Taylor's bed because I was like, okay, get off.
Oh, okay.
So it was Taylor's bed. Afterwards, I remember you guys were talking for a while, so I don't know if that was the same night. It must have been after the lair. You guys were talking for a while.
Probably later.
But I do know, for the listeners out there, after this, so let's say weeks, maybe 2 weeks after, possibly more, things started getting a little weird. I know we would always eat together and stuff. Like we'd always, like her and her like a few of her friends, and then we'd me, Ankit, and then like, you know, my roommate Taylor, and maybe a few other people. We'd always check with each other and go eat with each other. And then we met. Personally, I think this is when it changed. When we met Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy and Jen randomly. I don't know how we met. I don't know how we missed
And
them.
the weird part is like they came out of nowhere because
Yeah.
initially we didn't know anyone from downstairs. Even
Exactly.
I
It was
didn't know
just so
anyone from
dark. It was
downstairs.
just so dark and like dead down there. And, like no sound ever came from the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, and then I felt guilty going down there because we were so loud on the top floor. You know? So.
Yeah.
And then, but then the internet went out. Remember, the internet went out, and then they came upstairs the first time. And then that's when we met Lucy, Jen, and that other chick, Natasha.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and so but after that, things went downhill with Lizzie as far as because we stopped hanging out with her, and then she got like real weird. Like she was like, "No, you guys are my friends." Remember that? Like
Yeah, she had like a loyalty issues, hardcore.
Yeah, like she wanted us to only hang out with her, and like and that was weird. Just because I never, you know, what I mean, from that point on though, I even like I know she tries to like I guess talk to me. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like, you try to, like, apologize, or not even apologize, but at least have some kind of contact with me. I just can't, because that kind of craziness does not sit well with me. I'm usually a pretty accepting person. I usually don't care whatsoever. People offend me, it doesn't bother me. I usually, you know what I mean? Like, if people are weird, it's okay with me. But it's just that, for some reason, that just pissed me off. And then the fact that Taylor was talking so much trash about her. You know what I mean? Like, he was just being so mean to her, and yet he ended up dating her. I just thought it was weird. I thought that was weird. I just was like, what? You know what I mean? It just came out of nowhere.
So ironic.
The irony is just inexplicable. Like, it was just, you know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't even like it was a long time ago, like weeks before. He was just talking, oh, that girl's crazy. She's crazy, man. And then, I'm dating her.
You will be rewarded for your loyalty.